Achieve greatness.
Don't disobey me.
All right, what else? What else were you looking up?
Oh, I just pulled up because to go with the theme of. Oh, I got to reshare for you. I'm sure there's a better way. Like, there's probably a better program we can use, but to go along with the whole, women and gun thing, which I'm sure you are a fan of. I just pulled up some recent gun control stories and figured I'd get your opinion because this is one area where you know a ton more than me.
Okay.
So I just went on Bearing Arms and I just opened a bunch of stories. Figured we could go through one or two.
Okay.
All right. I don't know what blue cards are, but let's find out. Rhode Island, blue cards provide Second Amendment as a second-class right. With 50 states plus various American territories is different. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is a lot of reading. Let's look at Bloomberg's.
Okay.
Bloomberg's bugging Americans across the political spectrum. It's not... Wow. Lame joke of a pun there. Are most articles like this intense to read? Like, I thought you could just click on stuff and it kind of like break it down.
I don't know. Have you ever read an article?
I have. This seems much... The past couple ones seem like they've been much more...
Well, I mean, you're also going on, like, this isn't as much clickbaity kind of stuff where there's actually a lot of info about this.
All right, so this one I think we can kind of roll with slowly. Minnesota County becomes the state's first Second Amendment sanctuary. What do you think of the sanctuary counties that are popping up? What's your thoughts on them?
I think it's stupid that they have to happen. I mean, good for them. If a group of people want to get together and decide, what they want at the local level, I think more power to them. I think more local things should be enacted like that. I mean, like Minnesota and stuff like that, and there's even been talks of it here in Michigan of them being sanctuary counties.
Oh, are they coming for the guns here too?
If I'm not mistaken, the governor has some legislation on her desk, or she's trying to push it through to.
Well, that seems like that'll be the quickest way for her to get herself voted out. Like,
people are already really unhappy with her.
And the Dems, I hear, are like really pushing her to like. I've heard even like some talk of her being a VP candidate.
Oh God, no.
Well, they had. I don't know if you watched it. They had her do the rebuttal to the State of the Union.
No, our governor.
Yeah. Let me pull that up. Because she has the crazy eyes the entire time. Oh, I forgot I saved this on here. This is a stupidly old article. Why breasts matter.
Because they're awesome. 1 second.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to grab something real quick.
Not a problem. Rebuttal 2020. Yeah. Dude, she's got the crazy eyes. And
She is fucking crazy.
Parents, teachers, and most importantly,
I got no
thank you all
sound coming from that.
Oh, you don't?
Tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right. You wouldn't, because I don't. Wait, can I share my sound with you? Anyway, look at those eyes.
She's fucking crazy anyway, man. Like,
About what he is.
Yeah, she's talking about like the first story she shared. She starts talking about how Trump has done nothing for the American people or something like that. Like he's
the
done.
economy's only great, but
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, just for number one.
Yeah, and then she starts talking about how Midwesterners need like core issues like roads and stuff, and
Yeah, we would love to have that. Remember this bitch. Oh,
Yeah.
we need to raise, fucking 85 cents a gallon on gas tax. No, fuck that. You raised our car registration fees. to pay for roads. We have the casinos to pay for roads and schools. We have all these things. The lottery, that's another one. All these things are supposed to be going towards public schools, infrastructure, all that sort of thing. And yet somehow nothing ever gets fixed, but you always need more money. Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
She's drunk? We're helping her home.
If this is like any porno I've seen, this is not helping her home.
Did we roofie her?
You're so drunk.
She is completely passed out.
So this could only go one of two. Well, okay.
Are there... Maybe we're
Oh,
just...
it's a couch and he put her...
No, it's a
oh,
bed.
not. Well, he put her to bed, so...
Yeah, it's
Bitch.
the governor of Michigan has no room to talk about wanting roads. It is amazing the difference you can notice. You can close your eyes and be in the passenger seat, and if your car is driving from, if you're crossing from Michigan to Ohio, with your eyes closed, you will know the moment you get into Ohio.
The roads are night and day.
Yeah, it's like if you've never driven to Michigan, you can't understand how terrible they are.
They've been redoing at least the freeways a bit, but off the freeways, man, you'll blow out a tire.
Yeah, so yeah. And then she goes into a story about how this one kid in Grand Rapids or something got tired of waiting for the roads to get fixed. So we went and filled in all the potholes with dirt. And she's using that as a cutesy story, but she's either A, promoting child labor, or B, children breaking the law, because is it legal to go out and fix the potholes?
That's the thing. I don't think it's actually legal for them to do it, but one argument would be, wow, I guess if you had spent the money and fixed them, they wouldn't have had to do that, huh?
Yeah, he could be back in school where he belongs, or maybe in a factory or something. He's got a lot of youthful energy. Why aren't we using it?
Turns out he just wants to be a civil engineer when he's older, and this was actually a lifelong dream that she's crushing. That should be her dream. That should be her job title, Dream Crusher.
I mean, is she kind of... Okay, apart from all the craziness coming out of her head, or maybe because of that, is she kind of milfy?
Oh, we're going back to that, huh?
Yeah, because I kind of have, as you may or may not know, Tom, but definitely do. I tend to get, what's the word I'm looking for? Sexually aroused by crazy.
Hence your career choice.
But man, just look at that craziness.
I don't know a single person who voted for her. And I'm not even exaggerating that.
Actually, that's kind of a fair point.
I'm thinking about it. I don't know a single person that voted for this woman. And I know a lot of people.
How did she get... I mean, was it just, 3 terms of Snyder overload? Was that what this was?
Yeah, I think that's all it was. All the liberals got sick of Snyder and decided to vote in the first person with a D next to their name.
What about it with a D in them?
Or that.
I don't know. Maybe Snyder liked the back door. Who knows? I kind of doubt it. Come to think of it, do you know any gay libertarians?
Gay libertarians.
Because technically he was a libertarian. He just caucused with the Republicans or something like that, or ran as a... kind of like Bernie's doing with the Democrats.
Oh, I don't know.
Because Milo is... I wouldn't say he's libertarian. He's... I don't know. What would you call him? Trumpian, maybe? I don't even know if I'd call him conservative as much as Trumpian.
No, I would say he's definitely more of a conservative over libertarian, but he just happens to be gay.
And, well, yeah, that's going... Someday we might talk about his story with the priest and the effects that can have, because he wrote a book. I read parts of it. I should finish it. He wrote a book called Diabolical, and it's about the police the priest sex scandal in the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
Really fascinating, and the story about the priest abusing him was kind of.
Thought it was a counselor.
No, it was a priest.
Hmm.
A priest may be giving him spiritual counsel, and that's quote unquote. Or I was doing the finger quotes.
Yes, because people can see that.
That's why I had to say it out loud. Also, I don't know if you saw the avatar that I'm using for myself in this video, but kind of fits. Nope. Yeah, you'll see it tomorrow.
Was it different from the previous one?
Yeah, I used different ones for the two ones that we're recording today.
Oh, okay.
I'm eventually going to just switch a bunch of different ones in, so it doesn't get repetitive. Kind of like I'm switching the backgrounds each day.
Oh, I didn't know you were doing that.
Yeah.
Right on.
I mean, eventually we'll have an actual production, and things won't just be a static cartoon of me, a static cartoon of you, and Gretchen Whitmer just staring at me. Because I have OBS on my second screen, but I have the YouTube thing of her on my first screen. So I have two Gretchen Whitmores just staring at me right now, and I don't know what to do. I'm a little concerned, slightly aroused. It's a bit much to handle.
Okay.
Oh, it's freaking out, man. I can't change guns or anything. I broke it. I fucking broke it.
Broke another game.
Dude, they just keep. That's why it's broken. I spawned every color.
Okay, the fact that you get aroused that easily, like that, we should be talking about this.
Yeah, it's. But to be fair, it's.
I haven't known the touch of a woman in ages.
Oh yeah, no. If
so many cold, lonely nights, she made eye contact with me through a screen.
Then I jizzed in my pants.
I jizzed in my pants.
I opened my window and a breeze rolled.
You know what? Just play a clip of it.
I jizz in my pants.
Oh no, that's staying. That's all staying in. It's how we show the people how the sausage is made.
That's interesting phrasing.
Oh, you've never heard that phrasing before?
No, I just thought the timing was funny.
I mean, it's both. It's both a real phrase and was using it while we were talking about.
I know.
Because I really
this conversation's getting awfully phallic, Kyle.
I mean, I am a descendant of Freud. I mean, I don't think I can have a woman who could be the age of my mom in front of me and not talk phallically, as a descendant of Freud.
So
I'm just getting myself in a whole lot of trouble
anyone who is,
here.
About 50, I'm assuming she's around 50. I don't know, 50, 60. She might be a little younger.
Oh, yeah, she's 50s at most. Like, there's no way she's 60 and didn't hit the wall. Like, Democrats hit the wall
so
hard.
She's between 40 and 50.
Yeah.
So does that mean anytime anyone around that age range, possibly older, you're just like, hey, so, my dick. Is that how the conversation goes with you?
Well, the conversation, yes. My actual dick, probably not, but the conversation,
just go up and knock on her office. Excuse me, ma'am, do you have time to talk about my dick?
Well, I mean, we're not using names here.
Our Lord and Savior, my dick.
I'm not using names here because we don't want to identify anything and or even accidentally dox ourselves, which will end up happening. We'll fuck something up somehow.
I don't care. Nobody knows me.
But remember our old boss who happened to be a lesbian, but also happened to always point out when a 40-year-old would enter the restaurant? Like, no, it's...
Yeah, because she knew they loved you and you wanted to bang every saggy woman that walked in, you dirty fuck.
I don't know that I wanted to bang them all, but, yeah, they loved me. It's this weird, like, sixth sense power I have that I just can attract and, I guess, take money from cougars.
They just knew you would be a sensual lover, and they were drawn to you.
The worst is when one of my regulars introduced me to her husband, and she was all excited, like, "Hey, honey, this is who I'm always talking about." And I'm sitting there, and I'm like,
"You're like, can we fucking not?"
Bro, like, dude, yeah, I just give her food. And I don't even let her order anything that begins with a D. You know, it's like, no.
Every time I'm here, she always orders an extra large sausage, and I don't know what to do. Sir, you need to control your wife.
That was singly the most awkward moment I ever had working there. It was just like, I don't even. No, don't tell your husband you're always talking about me.
Or next time, or if it ever happens in the future, be like, yes, sir, and we need to talk about the sexual harassment I face constantly when she's around. I'm so uncomfortable when she walks in.
Because she used to scream my name when she walked in, too. Like, if I was in the back.
Was it just when she walked in?
Hey. It'd also be when she left. I don't know. That sounded sexier in my head.
So she screams your name when she comes and goes.
Man, it's
I'm fucking done with that.
yeah, all our podcasts are going to deteriorate into just talking about sex, won't it?
No, it's just really easy to make references about it.
I don't know.
So I was sitting there, barbecue sauce on my titties.
Oh, shit. Well,
thank you, Internet.
please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more barbecued titties.
Barbecue sauce on my titties. It's a video. Look it up.
Oh, and that's actually probably a big that's probably actually a very important distinction. Barbecue titties is probably something really awful.
I mean, any kind of people barbecue would be pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. What was it? I was trying. Never mind. That's a story for another day. Anyway, we do have to get going, so please do like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Help get the word out there so we can talk about more milfy politicians with horrible ideas. Please don't disown me, and if anyone who cares about me after this.
Adios.
Adios.